Do you struggle to bench 225 or still can't hit it? I'm going to give you guys a couple tips that are going to help you finally hit that 225 bench press. So first, I'm going to give you guys a few exercises that really help you increase your bench. So the first exercise that's going to help you increase your bench extremely quickly is going to be front raises, which is basically you grab a dumbbell and you start it down here and then up. And that's going to hit this whole front head, which is used heavily when you are benching at the very top of the motion. The next exercise I want to talk to you guys about is going to be dips, especially weighted dips. If you can already do maybe 8 to 12 dips, I suggest adding at least a couple pounds on. Work your way up to like a plate and a half, because once I started being able to do 8 reps of dips for a plate, I was able to bench 225. And the third best exercise is probably going to have to be the chest press. So chest press, machine one, you go like this, and it's going to hit that whole head of the chest, and it's going to hit this back head of your tricep, the lower part down here. Very, very good for increasing your bench very quickly, because you can really overload the weight on it, because your chest is a lot more overpowering typically compared to your triceps and your shoulders. So it's very good movement and probably going to be the best exercise that is going to help you increase that bench very fast. All right, so now I want to talk to you guys about form. Form is going to be the number one thing that is really going to help you increase your bench really fast, especially if you're trying to hit that 2-plate bench before 26. So when you are beginning to get into bench form, I usually go like this. Push yourself, try and open up your shoulders a little bit, really get your hands as far back as you can. You kind of want to imagine you're squeezing a pencil between the inner back, your inner back right here. So this whole section, imagine there's like a pencil here. I'm trying to squeeze it with my shoulder blades in the back. Very, very important, because that's going to keep it tight back and it's going to open up your chest muscles to be able to push more weight. Another really big thing to increasing that bench is going to be bracing. So when you're bracing, if you squat or deadlift, it's the same thing pretty much. But with bench, you want to use the bracing to actually make the bar path a little less. So you're going to breathe in and then push your stomach out. You want this to be hard. You want it to be like you're about to get punched in the gut. You're about to have your friend, he's like, yo, let me test your stomach. Boof, boof, boof. Give you a good punch in the stomach right there. And you want your abs to be as tight as possible because you don't want to get hurt, right? Same thing. But in this case, you want to push your stomach out as far as you can. All right, now we have the form down for the most part. What is next? Well, next is going to be how much you're benching. So for me, when I was benching 225, I was under 170, and the only way to hit a 225 bench if you are a lighter weight is to bench more. It sounds silly, it sounds dumb, but you have to bench more to bench more. You know what I mean? So pretty much when I was benching 225 for the first time, I was, I think, about 145 pounds, maybe 150, around there. So it's pretty light. When I was doing that, I was benching quite literally 4 to 6 times every single week, and pretty much you want to set those days up into, I would look up a powerlifting program and then base it off that. You want to base it off relative numbers that most powerlifters would do. So mine was about 65%, I think, the first day of the week. And then I'll go up to like 75, 80, and then 85. And you just want to kind of slowly work your way up. But on those lower days, add a little bit more reps. So don't go past 6 reps. 6 reps is the sweet spot. That is the highest you want to be if you're lowering the weight to have a little bit of a deload kind of. And then at the higher end, you want to be up literally to 3 to 1 reps on your weight. So for me, I'm benching 285 right now, and my top sets, my top days of the week that I'm going heavy are going to literally look like 1 rep, okay? So I'll be doing 275 for 1, which is like about 90%. Sometimes I'll do 285 for 1. And that's going to really increase the CNS in your body and make you more accustomed to that weight to make you be able to push more. It also builds confidence, which is an important thing, because whenever you're about to bench a new weight that you've never touched before, you're not going to be confident in it. You want to be confident. You want to have that confidence that you know in your head mentally you are going to hit this weight. So always slowly work your way up to a weight. All right, now that's going to be it for the video. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that I didn't cover that you guys are struggling with still. Let me know. I will try and get back to every single one of you guys and let you know my thoughts and how to fix where you're at. Thank you. Subscribe, leave a like, catch y'all.